All right, the third thing that I wanted to show you this morning was the Boomerang application that lies on top of your calendar and works a little bit with your Gmail as well. And this is the one that allows you to suggest times for meeting with people. The nice part about this is that there's not a lot of work that you need to do or a lot that you need to know about it. So when I go to compose an email and say I'm going to suggest a meeting time, I'm going to suggest that I'm going to try and meet up with someone here. So I'll use my other email address here so that you can potentially see the email as well. So what I would say is that you go ahead and write the email like you normally would. Hi, Matt. For a coffee sometime. So go ahead and write the email, and then down here at the bottom of the compose part of your email, there are three little tabs. The first one would be that I could show this person my calendar over the next few days. So today is June 15th. You could see that it's shown the next basically 4 days, today and the next 4 days. The second one shows next week's availability. So it shows what I have Monday through Friday of next week. But the third one is the one that I think is actually the coolest. It shows you your own calendar here in this dialog box, and then it allows you to um, set up some potential times that you would like to meet this person based upon the gaps in your calendar. So I would say that this is the Matt and Matt meeting is what I'm going to title this, and I'm going to ask it to reserve these time slots in my calendar. And so I'm going to go ahead and suggest that maybe I'm going to meet this person tomorrow between 2 and 3, or Friday between 4 and 5 o'clock. And this is on my primary calendar. And so it's going to give a text option for them as well. And it's important that I hit this reserve these time slots in my calendar. You could choose for the meeting to only be half an hour long if you wanted only half an hour long. It's now chosen 4 of these, but I want an hour-long meeting, so I'm going to get it to just go ahead and choose back down to 2 of these times. So I'm going to delete a couple of these as well because I screwed it up by just going to the half hour. So I'll remove that proposed time, and I'll remove this proposed time. And so it's easy to work with this little calendar here. And then what I do is I hit insert it into email. And so now this is going to load up this same calendar with those 2 days into the email. And when I send this email, it's going to ask the person to go ahead and click on a time that works for them in the green ones here. So when I hit send, that's going to get sent to them. It's important to understand that it doesn't show the other person what's going on in your calendar. It just marks you as busy with those blue times. So if I go ahead and log into my other Gmail account here, I'll just see what I can do to log into that. I'll have to remember the email address, of course, or pardon me, the password as well, of course. That's it. So you're going to see that I just got this email there. Should have anyway. So let's see if it came in. I don't want to install that here yet. It doesn't matter if the person has has Boomerang. It doesn't matter if they're even a Gmail user. They're still going to get the email address. Pardon me, they're going to get the email and they're going to get this opportunity to do it. So here's the email that came in. You can see that now as the recipient of it, I get to basically choose which one I want. And what it's going to do is it's going to ask me to just put in my email address. It knows that this is one that I've sent here. I can make any notes just to suggest anything there because we didn't decide on where it was going to be or any notes that needed to be attached to it. But as the recipient, I put in my email address and ask it to send me an invite, and it confirms this appointment back. And so just looking quickly at this is my other Gmail inbox, you can see that this invitation has been received, and so this is going to get plugged into this meeting that I've created. And then if I go back to my one that I sent it from, I get a little message saying, this has been booked for 4 o'clock on Friday. And in fact, if I go over to my calendar, you'll see that it's been dumped into the calendar as a meeting now. And the other option that I had left was 2 to 3 on Thursday has been deleted out of the calendar. So this is one where the person has not yet accepted whether or not they're going to take that meeting. So you can see that it's got it reserved right now with just a little question mark there, whereas the one that's been confirmed by the other person doesn't have a little question mark there. So as soon as he replies to that email by clicking on one of those two spots that he wants to take, it's going to delete the one that he doesn't, and it's going to mark this one firm. So that's the idea behind Boomerang. Just a simple little thing for helping you book meetings in a more efficient way, and I thought I would show it to you. It's really easy to install as well. So to install it, you just go to the Chrome Web Store. So you can just literally Google the term Chrome Web Store, or you can go to this address up here, chrome.google.com/web store, and then just search for Boomerang, and you want the Boomerang for calendar application. You can see that I've added that. And if you ever want to turn it off, it's easy to do that as well. If you just go to any Google bar and type Chrome //extensions, you can see all of the extensions that you've added onto your email and in fact your Chrome browser. Really important to note that you need to be working in the Chrome browser for this one to work. You can just go ahead and enable it or disable it here with this checkbox. Okay, any questions, please feel free to drop me a line.